Well, good morning, everybody. It's Barb Katie here, and it's so good to be with you again. What I'd like to finish talking about today, I think a little bit more, is about being present in the moment and really focusing on living your life where you are as it is in whatever situation in which you find yourself, which can be a real challenge. I know for me, one of the things that I have learned on how to be more present is that I need to let go of how I think things should be and accept things for what they really are. Well, this is what it is. And I think that's, a common phrase that a lot of us use anymore is it is what it is. But do we really truly embrace that and say, well, this is it, this is how it is here and now in this moment in time? Or do we wish for, or pine for, or long for, or anticipate it being different than it really is? And do we make assumptions and have expectations that are unrealistic because they don't reflect the true moment in which we find ourselves? Focusing on accepting things as they are and not how you want them to be is going to require some effort on our part because we have to strip away uh, some things that we really want and just look at what is there. We cannot control everything that happens around us. A big surprise, right? You cannot control everything, but it's true. Sometimes life is going to be different than how you really want it to be. And all of us can cite many examples of that. If you've ever had to deal with family illness, you know that is one of the most common things. No, you don't want people you love to be sick or have injuries that they have to overcome. But sometimes that's just what is going on in your life in that moment in time. And to deny it is to deny the reality in which we live. And so we're not really present in the moment. We're looking to something that isn't there, that's something that uh, is not going to represent what we're coping with, what we're handling in the present moment. Practicing acceptance, I think, really helps all of us to let go of things in your life that are beyond your control. And to me, that's a really big thing, is to accept those things that you cannot control as what they are, uh, and not waste your energy, for lack of a better phrase, tilting at windmills. You cannot change some things. I cannot change some things, no matter how much I might want to. It is what it is in this present moment in time. One thing that I found that really helps me cope with this is some type of meditation, uh, some type of mindfulness. Uh, and this is a way to help us live more in the present moment than anything else. This type of meditation helps people become aware and increase our concentration on what we are doing at any given moment in time. Um, I say it often. Focus is one of my biggest challenges. To keep focused on what is at hand and what needs to be dealt with in this moment is truly a challenge because there's so many things uh, just externally that take our attention away from the present moment. But even more so, there are things going on in our mind that take us away from the present moment. Denial of the reality of the situation is very often in there. You don't want it to be that way, so you try to paint a scenario where that's handled, that outcome is different than what it may in fact be looking like it's going to be. Uh, and meditation does help you center yourself and grasp onto what things really are, and then develop some type of a plan to deal with them. Starting a daily meditation practice can help all of us become more aware of our thoughts and our feelings, which can in turn increase the amount of time that we spend dealing with what's at hand, with the present moment in which we find ourselves, and appreciating it more for what it truly is, and coping with it as effectively as we possibly can because we are truly there looking at the reality of the situation in which we find ourselves. And this can be every aspect of our lives. It doesn't just have to be food oriented or exercise oriented or behavior oriented or family oriented or spiritually oriented, any of those things. Being present and practicing meditation to help us focus on the here and now can be a tool. Another tool that I think we are so lucky to have here in our group is positive social support. I think many of us found that positive social support that we were looking for in especially managing the challenges faced with dealing with weight issues. We have found here within this group because these are like minded people that understand exactly what we're going through at any point in time. The kind of support we have in our lives can also play an important role in helping us live in the moment. Most things, if you can get through the moment, will resolve themselves in a more positive way. Um, the old saying of, well, wait 20 minutes before you do that. Just being focused in that moment and that finite period of time, blocking pretty much everything else out. Sometimes is all you need. Just, I can get through this. And then by that time, a lot of times your brain has gone on to something else to focus its energies on in that moment in time. Uh, I think every single one of us has practiced a delaying tactic of that type of thing. When you are around people who are supportive and positive, it gets a lot easier. It is much easier to be present in your life when you're surrounded by people who are, in fact, helping you to stay focused and present. What's important to you uh, in this moment in time. How are you going to learn to live in the moment? Well, there are people that can surround you and help you learn to live in the moment. Spending time with people that make you feel happy, that fulfill you, can be a great way to help yourself stay focused in the present moment. When you're struggling, isn't it nice to surround yourself with people who can lift you up, who can support you, can help you through whatever the challenge of the moment is, as opposed to having to be in the present moment with naysayers and those who are trying to knock you down or belittle you or deny support to you or deny the urgency you see in whatever is at hand. How lucky we are to have this group to support our journeys every step of the way as we work moment to moment sometimes, day to day sometimes, week to week other times, but we stay focused in each moment of every day, and we learn to appreciate everything we learn in that moment as well. Uh, I can think of so many examples where I have battled in the moment and somebody has been there beside me and said, "You got this, kiddo. Don't worry about it. You're going to make it through it. You are stronger than that. You're stronger than you think you are. Uh, I'm here right beside you, supporting this step for you. I know it's hard, but I know you can do it." I guess today I just simply wanted to give you a short, brief message on how important it is to surround yourself with positive, supportive people. They will help you uh, increase your happiness level. They will celebrate every victory you achieve with you because they know how challenging each victory that you earn is. And they will help you stay in a state of belief in your own abilities to cope with whatever right life throws at you. In turn, this allows you and I to focus on what is going well right now instead of wasting our energy on past times where things didn't work out all right, or anticipating problems in the future that may never come. But sometimes we tend to like to borrow trouble before it ever happens. I always think of my grandmother's line when she used to say to us, "Worry is like trying to go to town in a rocking chair. You have a lot of activity, but you don't make very much progress." And so it is. Don't waste time regretting past mistakes. Don't waste time anticipating what might be future failures. Instead, focus today on finding people who will support you in staying focused on what is in this moment in time and making the very best of it every single moment and smiling about your ability to find your happiness and joy in the journey, in the moment, today, right now. I will talk to you later, and I hope you have an absolutely fabulous day today. Bye for now.